hemokinetic. Is that right?
Kinetic, yeah, hemokinetic. Yeah.
What's the difference between comedic and kinetic?
How you pronounce the E.
Okay. So it's
one is grammatically incorrect.
Welcome to Tabletop Adventures. I'm your DM, Richard. On Tabletop Adventures, we grew tired of trying to tell the stories from memory, so instead we started recording them because our brains are bad at remembering the cool shit that happens. Join me as I lead my friends down a magical road where anything and everything can happen. From battling superpowered villains to thwarting the plots of an evil warlord, the adventure can always be found on the tabletop.
Welcome to episode 2 of our Mutants and Masterminds campaign. Well, actually it's episode 1, but it's issue 2. We didn't bother recording episode 1 because, whatever. We're winging it. So previously on our One Punch themed Mutants and Masterminds campaign, we got introduced to 2 up-and-coming heroes. We've got Speed, played by Ran, and we've got Vanna Winters, played by Warren. They're pretty cool. Why don't you tell us about them, Ran?
I can run 50 miles an hour, and then I'm going to punch you and make you dissolve into that wall.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what Speed does. He runs fast and he punches things. What's Vanna do? What's her whole shtick?
I'm saving up for college. She punches things and sneaks into things and also cuts things with her blood.
She's a hemokinetic. Is that right?
Kinetic, yeah, hemokinetic. Yeah.
What's the difference between comedic and kinetic?
How you pronounce the E.
Okay. So it's
one is grammatically incorrect.
So it's like the difference between ask you a question and ask you a question.
Yeah.
No, but somebody's getting axed with a question.
Fair enough. That's a
an
villain
axe
now.
in the shape of a question mark.
Well, it looks really pretty outside.
Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. It just got through raining and now the sun's kind of bleeding through.
It's like a really pretty saturated twilight. I feel like I'm in Twilight Town now.
Anyways, so previously on One Punch Man, the side series thing,
Soul Eater not.
Previously on Soul Eater, on One Punch Man not, Speed and Vanna joined the Heroes Association. Yay! For their own various reasons. Some we know, and some we're not quite privy to at the moment. But the first thing they did is after they became heroes. Well, Speed went to drag race people on foot.
I won.
And he won. And Vanna went out with her friends to a little cafe, just having some nice drinks and whatever. And after Speed won his drag race on foot and got some money, he too went to the cafe to have a drink, because this is the cafe in Japan that serves both kinds of drinks, the alcoholic and non-alcoholic kind. And they were just enjoying their off time when these 2 ladies walked in.
They were on a date.
They were on a date. They were cute.
And then they shot people.
And then they shot people.
They weren't cute anymore.
So it was like a slender one with like long hair, and then another more butch and burly one. And they were named Jacqueline and Jillian. Jacqueline and Jillian, or Jack and Jill for short. And they were trying to mug the place and get some quick cash. And fortunately, the bar had some brand new C-class heroes there to defend them. So Speed immediately engaged with Jacqueline, and they started throwing punches. Turns out Jacqueline can manipulate fire and just make it appear on her arms, so that's fun. Not really for Speed, because he got punched a bit.
I punched her back first.
Jill, on the other hand, shot Vanna in the shoulder, and as she was about to shoot her again, the bartender kind of, funked her up with like grabbing her and trying to wrestle her to the ground or whatever, and Jill ended up shooting Casey, one of Vanna's friends, and she was like, "Ow, it hurts, y'all," because she's country in Japan.
And she can
She's
die.
from Shedville.
She's from Shedville.
And she can die.
And Chad asked her to prom.
And Chad asked her to prom, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, Jill decides that it's about time to flee the scene because these two heroes are cramping her style and things aren't going her way. So she jets and
She motorcycles.
well, she motorcycles. Oh, she's pretty fast too. She's not quite as fast as Speed, but she's got a bit of movement on her. And ooh, that felt good. And so Jacqueline was about to hop onto the motorcycle they rode in on before Speed kicked her to the curb, quite literally. And Jill just took off. Gone. So then the police and the ambulance got there, and they managed to apprehend Jacqueline because she was unconscious at the time. And the heroes and the NPCs got treated. Well, Vanna decides that she's gonna go hunt Jill down because
She shot me.
Yeah, she shot her and she shot her friend, but probably mostly because she shot you, or
Pretty equal.
pretty equal.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
so
isn't the first time that Van has been shot, probably.
she's been doing some non-hero association work.
You gotta train somehow.
It's true. So yeah, Vanna and Speed exchange phone numbers because they're
The
only
only
two.
only two out of like 100 some odd initiates that made it through the application process, and so I mean they're super powered, so it's understandable, but so Vanna decides she's gonna go hunt Jill down because one, she shot her and her friend, and two, Jacqueline and Jill have a
They're on a crime spree.
they're on a crime spree, and whenever one's in jail, the other usually always breaks the other out.
It's canon.
What?
But why Roadhog? Why not Farah? I don't care if it's canon or not. Farah's the only girl for her.
So yeah,
Anyways, Jack and Jill are on a crime spree.
Jack and Jill are on a crime spree, and Vanna decides, after researching that, Jill needs to be in jail too, because she's going to break Jacqueline out eventually. But more importantly, she shot me. So she sends Speed a text and like, hey, we need to track her down. We should do this tonight.
Okay.
See you there. And so they meet up back at the cafe, and they follow the skid marks from the motorcycle taking off, and it just so happens that they vanish eventually, but they follow them enough to where they end up leading to a highway that leads straight to Z City from where they are. And so they get there after a little bit of driving, and Vanna sees someone she recognizes from school. This prick named Chad. He's a degenerate. He thinks he's cool. He's your typical high school wannabe frat boy. And he's hanging out with these thug kids, and they're talking shit about pretty much anyone and everyone. And Vanna decides to do some eavesdropping on him, and she finds out that through some good guessing that Chad may in fact know where Jill is, because they made mention that they saw her pass by and stuff. So Warren, help me out.
So I waited for Chad to be alone, and then I jumped him and smashed his face into a brick wall a few times.
Well, I was running across the tops of buildings following him.
Yeah, that's one thing Speed can do, is he can just run on walls while he's moving super fast, because that. Who cares about gravity?
Fuck gravity. Jumps.
Shathid doesn't believe in gravity.
This is true. I can't You're not wrong. So yeah, Vanna ends up basically beating the information out of him.
Didn't put ranks in intimidate.
Yeah.
I put ranks in grapple.
Let's put ranks in kidney punching.
I did kidney punch him
It's true.
and almost killed him on accident.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was so weak.
So yeah, Chad tells them that Jill has been hiding in Warehouse 25.
Or 27.
Or 27. He was kind of iffy on exactly which one it was, so Speed went to check it out because he's super fast. And there was nothing in 27,
So I punched him.
so she punched him. And then he checks out 25, and turns out there were some armored guards there, complete with goose-themed masks. Not like your full pullover horse head masks, more like your paper masks that have like a little tie behind or whatever.
Like the Purge.
Like the Purge, precisely. We
purged
faces.
them.
Yeah, you purged them.
Purge the fuck out of him.
So,
I got shot again.
she got shot again. Vanna
I got
decided...
shot, but I did most of the shooting.
Vanna...
Actually, you shot me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Vanna decided to sneak in and try and assess the situation while... after they sent off a request for backup to the Hero Association. And
Who actually waits for backup?
but who actually waits for backup? The Hero Association said to wait, but they didn't wait. So
I
Vanna
didn't have a choice.
Vanna gets in. She sneaks past the armed guards and looks through the window and sees about 10 or so more inside. But she also sees Jill, and so she tries to sneak back. But one of the guards catches her, and the four basically surround her. They tie her up and they take her inside.
They didn't even buy me dinner first.
Some bad kinky shit. So that's when Speed's like, oh shit. But there are no guards outside, so he can get over pretty quick. He starts searching around in the crates and he finds a lot of high grade weapons, semi-automatics, stuff that you don't.
Shit that's illegal as fuck.
Shit that's illegal as fuck. So he stalks up. He grabs
Aaron's
two.
got a lot of guns in this game, doesn't he?
What now?
Oh, just Homestuck joke.
Oh.
Wait.
So Speed stalks up. He gets two guns and he starts looking around in some other crates and he finally finds some ammo that will fit the weapons. Meanwhile, Jill is threatening Vanna. She pistol whips her at one point because she's sassing.
And that's when I start shooting through windows.
And that's when Speed...
I'm the sass master.
She is the sass master. She masters the sass. Sass right here, right here, right here.
Sass Master 5.
So Speed starts shooting in. He takes out a few goons, and the goons start shooting back, and that's when Vanna uses her blood magic to bite through the ropes tying her wrists because she's got blood in her mouth, and so she turns it into bitey teeth, which was actually really impressive. Good job.
Actually, I turned it into like a small blade.
Oh,
But still.
bitey teeth, small blade.
Yeah.
Either way, impressive.
Thank you.
So Jill takes cover. Oh yeah, and she was on the phone with some guy named Tom Thumb. That's a code name or a real name, we don't know right now. But apparently he's higher up than her in whatever hierarchy they're working in. And then Speed starts shooting, and the goons and Jill start shooting back. And it's a big old firefight, but before too long, all the goons are on the ground, some dead, most of them pretty darn injured. And Jill surrenders.
Oh, don't forget I took a bodyguard.
Oh yeah, she took a bodyguard.
Quite
Where'd you
literal
update it?
bodyguard.
Ew, I don't like it. You can log in on mine and play some of those other games I've got too. Okay. Sorry, anyway. So, there was a firefight, and eventually Speed got shot a bit. Vanna got shot again in the same place. Same arm, at least.
Same arm.
By me. I'm sorry.
By Speed. Because
Oh, he
he's
thought
running
my-
along the walls and shooting in windows, so he doesn't really have time to aim.
Yeah, he thought my dead body was a person.
Yeah, actually,
I
we'll
need
go
to
with
shoot
that.
It was moving.
It was moving.
It didn't need to be.
So yeah, after all that, Jill surrendered, and then the B-class hero showed up after Vanna knocked Jill's lights out.
I punched her a few times.
The B-class hero Pineapple shows up, and is like, oh, well, great job. We'll get you guys to the hospital. We'll apprehend these villains, and we'll put Jill in jail. So thanks a bunch. Y'all go home. And that's where we left off. So,
Episode issue 2.
issue number 2. We'll get to the name in a minute. Basically, at the end of the session, we'll name it. So, it's Monday. It's time for school. You've got your paper printed and ready.
Yep.
Vanna. Vanna's 16. Speed is 25.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, I remember what my job is. I'm a
oh, cute.
I like it. I'm a courier.
You were a courier.
Well,
Or
no,
are you a courier still?
I'm still a courier. It's just for a different company now.
Okay, cool. So your
What are
day...
you currying? Are you currying hot dogs? Are you currying
Pizza.
chicken?
I'm courier.
You're a pizza delivery guy.
No,
Curry. No,
you
I'm
don't
not.
put
I'm
curry
not
on
fucking
pizza.
Spider-Man. I'm not Spider-Man.
You put curry in like bratwursts. And...
Just whatever needs to get from point A to point B.
Okay, so you might work for like FedEx or something.
Yeah, sure.
You work for some package delivery place. They call you up and are like, hey, we need this package. We oversaw some. We had an oversight. We need you to get this from here to here, basically now. And you're like,
What?
I'm done.
Oh, what, you mean this package is already there?
No problem. So yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah.
It's school time!
Yay!
You got your cute school outfit on. You got your backpack. You're looking real dandy for
my arm's probably in a sling.
your arm's probably in a sling.
Idea.
Considering you got shot twice.
Yeah. As far as bruised and injured goes, you're all healed up.
Sweet.
Everything's back to normal.
For dramatic purposes, her
yeah.
arm's in a sling.
For dramatic purposes. Chad is in fact at school.
Good.
As
I pass by him,
that's the noise he makes. That's just Chad. He's a pansy.
sounds like the guy from Ghost Stories, the little kid. I agree, Taro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Basically, Chad's a bitch now.
Yeah, Chad's a bitch. So your friend Casey is there. She's back from the hospital. She's in a wheelchair. Maybe because she's a little bit dramatic, but also she was shot in the stomach.
I'm surprised she's at school today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, Japanese schools do have a 99.99 attendance rate, so.
Not in anime, they don't.
I'm just saying.
So, Casey is getting. She has a physician with her that's basically keeping a tab on her.
Maybe they're gathering all of her books so she could be homebound for a little bit.
Yeah, that's why she's there. So she sees you. She's like, "My hero is here, Vanna!" She throws her arms out, like, "Hug me!"
Sling, I can't hug.
Hug me with one arm. It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I got shot again. Hey, but the girl that shot you's in jail.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's in jail now, so you don't have to worry about her shooting you again. Sorry about that, by the way.
It's okay. I just, I won't go to that cafe anymore.
I doubt she'll hit that cafe up again. Like lightning strikes.
You never know. Chad's acting a little weird today. Did you notice?
Oh yeah, I beat the shit out of him last night.
You go, girl! She hits you on the arm.
Ah!
Oh, sorry. I forgot. But you're my hero.
Yeah. What? How'd I come see you after school? I'll gather your homework for you.
Did you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
thank you so much. You're my best friend.
I know it. BFFs.
Okay, bye. The physicians won't let me stay very long. They push her on the wheelchair out of the school. Bye, Vanna. Mwah, kisses. Speed, what are you doing on this fine Monday morning?
I'm at work.
Just kicked back, waiting for someone to say, hey, we need you to do something.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, being a C-class hero isn't exactly profitable, but so maybe you do need to supplement it. So let's see if they've got some work for you. Nope.
Go figure.
Natural 1 on work. It turns out it's a national holiday, and you're at work.
Woo!
It's a national holiday, but not for the schools.
It's like President's Day or some shit like that.
Yes, like President's Day.
Well, I guess I'll go to the cafe and get a drink.
All right. So you show up, you clock in for work, and you sit down, and you realize that there's no one there. Like, oh, why were the doors even open?
Yeah.
Everybody else is there. They're all just like,
I mean, packages do need to be delivered. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get a drink.
So you go to the cafe, and you see Harrison. He's got some contractors there, and they're working on giving him an estimate for the door that Jacqueline basically kicked down.
Hey, Harrison.
Hey, Speed.
How's your jaw?
His face is in a sling.
How's your jaw?
It kind of hurts, but I'll live.
Yeah, my bad.
I put my
Yeah.
too short now.
You need any help?
I'm gonna die.
If you wouldn't mind.
What you need?
Thanks.
I guess just mind the store while I make sure these contractors don't try and screw me over on the bill.
All right. As long as I get to stand behind the
Oh,
bar.
I've got Mexican rice in
Have at it, Speed.
pantry to make.
I promise I won't drink everything.
If you want to, you can shred the chicken.
Thanks.
and put it in tortillas.
You're welcome. Gotta keep my best buddy in business.
If you want to do that.
Thanks again, Speed. I owe you one.
I like it.
See you later.
You punched him in the face, and he owes you one.
Yeah. He does owe me one.
So you get behind the bar, and like it's kind of dead, but no, I lied. It's not dead. It's kind of bustling because this place was on the news last night, and you and Vanna were actually mentioned as being the people that brought down serial crime people, Jacqueline Pale and Jillian.
Crown.
No, what did I name her?
Julian Waters. Remember the name of the episode to fetch a pail of water.
Hold on. I'll figure it out. Give me just a second. I wrote it down.
Okay.
Come
I guess now fame could be a complication.
on. It's, Jacqueline Pale and Jillian Wellesley.
Sure, it's not Wellesley.
Yeah, it's Wellesley.
Say something.
So,
Play some Dasani while this is going.
you okay, Wads?
He's
Oh.
tired. I made him
Aw.
do a lot of work today.
Aw,
He hung up my curtains. and
sleepy
stuff.
baby.
He got his website up and running. And
Yeah, I saw that. Good job on that. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna share it with everybody.
Please do.
Everybody.
Please do.
Yeah. I saw Eric shared it and you shared it, so I shared it.
We needs to get him a good job.
Mm-hmm. So, where was I going? Oh yeah.
It's busy at the cafe.
Yeah, and there.
Speed and Vanna were mentioned. And now I'm
Next week.
bartending.
Yeah, this famous C-class hero is now bartending.
And I don't like being famous.
There's some people. They're like, "Aren't you Speed? Aren't you one of the heroes that brought in Jacqueline and Jill?" You are. I recognize you from the news, guys. Speed is bartending. I'm going to tell all my friends on Facebook.
It's that scowl. That's the same scowl that I saw on TV.
Yeah.
I don't actually work here. I'm just helping out Harrison.
Don't matter. It's done. I tweeted it. I retweeted it. He takes a picture of you. It's on my Instagram.
Tumblr. It's on Tumblr.
It's all over Facebook. And now I'm trending. Hashtag Hero Association.
What? Do you want something to drink?
Oh no, I am good right now. My thirst is quenched right now. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm basking in your glory. He looks like a sleazy producer. He's got like glasses, really short cut hair, like
It's blonde and slicked back.
yeah.
He looks like when Mako's dad was rich.
Yeah. If y'all haven't seen Kill la Kill, you won't understand that reference.
If you haven't seen Kill la Kill, I bet the life you've led.
Yeah. It's basically where you are.
Wait, where is this going?
Probably like I don't know, somewhere.
You're gonna have a podcast on SoundCloud?
Yeah, maybe. People will listen to it. They'll stumble upon it and be like, "Oh, this is really cool. I like this nerdy shit." That's how you found it. I know it is, person listening.
Anyhow.
Anywho,
Sir, with all due respect, if you're not going to drink...
I'll have a martini.
All right. Second or third?
Yes.
Fashion, you can see I make a martini.
Fun fact, did you know a desert dry martini, the dryness of the martini is how many drops of vermouth or olive juice you put in it?
Yeah.
A desert dry martini is just gin in a martini glass. It's just straight gin in a martini glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Go big or go home.
Actually, yeah, with your quickness, you can make drinks like stupid fast.
Yeah, times 10 speed.
Yeah.
Be careful shaking some of them up though, because gin gets cloudy
Yeah.
when it's shaken, and becomes unappetizing.
I get the feeling I've had to bartend for Harrison enough.
Yeah. you have some rudimentary bartending skills. You know what to do and what not to do.
And it's just a 2-week course.
Yeah.
$500.
Jumping back to Vanna.
Yes.
Some of your friends have seen the news. They're like, "Oh, good job, yeah, good pat on the back." So you go to like one of your classes, whatever. You have your history presentation.
Excuse me, hero coming through the hallways. I just bagged 2 major villains last night. I was shot. My arm is in a sling. Please excuse me. Please clear the halls. I have to get to history class.
So you get to history
Oh,
class.
God, you're going to milk it. You're going to fucking milk it for all it's worth.
There's you are quickly becoming one of the popular kids.
I saved all of your lives last night.
In fact, there's this one popular kid, and she doesn't like the attention that you're taking away from her. Her name is Maria L. Lambert. She wears...
Like Miranda Lambert?
More like Mary Had a Little Lamb Lambert.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of lamb-themed outfits. She has a little, like, sheep,
Like cell phone cover?
cell phone
Like a
charm. Yeah, cell phone charm.
I've got a Sailor Moon one on my DS.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Moogle.
So yeah, she walks up, she even has an umbrella inside.
Aw.
It's closed because, you know, bad luck to have an umbrella open inside. So she walks up and says, "So, looks like you're getting pretty popular, huh?"
So, who wants a Lambie, Lambie, Lambie? I do, I do.
Does that exist in this universe?
I don't know.
You're the DM.
I'm not entirely sure Gravity Falls exists in this universe.
It doesn't say which version of Earth this Oregon takes place in.
Hey. That's very cute, Vanna.
I do every time I see you. What's up?
Yeah, I haven't noticed until now, so, what?
I like your umbrella.
Oh, yeah, everyone does. Thanks for the compliment I get every day. But, you know, that's very sweet of you to finally say something.
So, okay, are you propositioning me, or what's going on?
Listen, I want you to stop being so popular, okay?
Oh, sorry. Am I hurting your feelings?
No, it's just, you know...
Well, then what is it?
I'm the popular kid. You're not. You're just a nobody.
Oh, I see.
How
what
old are
this
you?
is.
12, 11, something? Why are you even in high school?
You're upset that I saved your life.
My life was never in danger.
Oh.
My father has so much money.
You're in denial. I pull out a handkerchief from my sling.
Savage.
You're in denial. Okay.
Savagery.
I got shot
Twice.
saving your life last night. So
How's that my problem?
you could be dead right now.
How so? Were they anywhere near me? No, I don't think so. So why don't you just
I know
shut
for
your
a fact that
lips?
cafe is 3 blocks from your house.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Roll for it. Never mind. Yes, it is.
Gather information.
That'd be 10.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh wait, was that somebody else?
That was her. Thank you for saving my life. Listen, just tone down the hero act a little bit, okay?
Are you gonna pay for my college?
No.
Alright, then I'm not stopping. That's right. Saunter off, little lamb.
It's Lambert. You would know
yeah.
that if
Whatever.
you paid any attention.
I know your name. I just don't expect you not to say it.
Let's go back to speed.
Bartending.
Bartending!
Bartending!
Bartending! Go ahead and roll for bartending.
Bartending, or am I just making a
Meanwhile,
fun
I'm
roll?
teaching my classmates the Lambie dance. Hi there. Hi there.
What do I add to it?
Charisma. That's basically perform.
Alright, so I don't have a charisma modifier.
Oh,
Me neither.
your charisma's 10.
Yeah, my charisma's 10. I didn't put anything into intelligence or charisma because
Me neither!
Oh, wow.
I'm not a
That's
spellcaster or a rogue.
I'm an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
Could I do wisdom to know how to properly bartend drinks?
Sure, we'll make it profession then.
Alright. That would be a mod 16.
Yep. Harrison's taught you well. So yeah, while you're in the middle of bartending, this guy in a suit walks in. He has the Hero Association logo on his tie, and he kind of pushes back past the crowd and hands you an envelope, and then he just walks away. As you're shifting classes and you're walking down the hall, you see a woman in a suit and tie, glasses. She's got the Hero Association on her tie. She walks forward, hands you an envelope, and walks away.
I open it right there. I'm sure all of my friends crowd around me. What is it? What is it? What is
Yeah, so this is
I
happening
open
at the exact same time. This is where we have the split panel.
Yeah.
You're both open. So all the customers are gathered round looking at what it says, so you open it.
I've been fired!
No!
I'm just fucking with you guys. I haven't even read it yet.
So, you pull it out and it says, "Congratulations," and then your name. I actually wrote this down so I didn't have to stumble over these words. For your efforts in apprehending the notorious criminals Jacqueline Pale and Gillian Wellesley, and for busting an illegal undercover weapons smuggling operation, you have been promoted to rank 275, 276. in Hero Class C. We ask that you continue doing heroic deeds in the name of justice and peace for the Hero Association to make the lives of the common people safer.
Holy shit, I just jumped over 100 ranks.
I got promoted! I got promoted!
She got promoted! She got promoted! And this is where you break out into a High School Musical.
Yeah. We're dancing on our way to gym class.
Yeah, suddenly your arm's not in a sling.
Gotta keep my head in the game. Actually, I've never seen High School Musical, so I don't know how that song goes.
I never have I.
There's like, sweet, fold it up, put it in my back pocket. Go
Cool.
back to mixing drinks.
I get hoisted up on people's shoulders, and Maria's like,
Yeah, she's off in the corner like,
there's confetti everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the teachers are dancing with us.
Yeah. Jazz hands everywhere. And the principal gets on the intercom. Van has been promoted. School ends today, right now. For today only. We'll see you tomorrow. School is out
Everything
early.
is going my way.
Yeah. And that's when you're outside.
Yeah. The bell rings and balloons like bust from the doors and float up.
Confetti cannons shoot off. Insane. So you go over to Casey's. Casey, you missed it. No, actually, Casey was there in the wheelchair too.
She hadn't exited yet. She was
The
there
physician
too.
was dancing as well.
They spin her around on one wheel in her wheelchair, and they
Yeah.
stop her, and it's like an episode of Scrubs.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Speed's just making drinks. So Harrison finally gets
bank because apparently now I'm famous.
Yeah. If you guys watch out, you might start receiving fan mail now, or hate mail.
I get home and Mom's made a huge cake for me.
The musical continues.
Yeah.
You guys are marching down the street towards your home.
The dean of college pops out of the cake with an acceptance letter.
Yeah. We'd like to ask you to this and this college. Do you accept?
I got into Berkeley!
The dean of Berkeley, he just slides the manhole to the side, pops out of the sewers. Vanna, have I got a proposition for you? I want to invite you to Berkeley.
I wake up in class.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I wake up and the letter's on my desk, and I'm just imagining all of this happening.
Vanna.
Vanna. What?
It's your turn to do the presentation.
Oh, I dance up there.
Everyone's just like really quiet.
In year negative a billion, Japan probably didn't exist. I have the history of Japan as a slideshow, and I'm presenting it like in his voice. Don't be confused. This is the real emperor.
Chad's got his arms folded. That's a better presentation than what I was going to do. And I stayed up all night to do it.
Knock knock. It's America.
Democracy.
Is it ready? Anyway. They have boats with guns.
Gunboats.
Gunboats.
Open the country. Stop. I'm going to be closed.
So yeah, I give the history of Japan as my presentation for history class.
Altered slightly for the world that we're in.
Right.
There we go.
In the year 3 years ago, the Hero Association was formed. And then today, I got promoted.
Musical number. I love that musical number montage. That was great. For some reason, Speed was in your montage dancing
No,
with
I
you.
wouldn't be.
But it was a dream, so
Yeah, it
you
was
were
a dream.
there.
You were there. We both got promoted. And we probably did some, like, duet couple dance.
Yeah.
We did the thing where, like, you
Yeah. The arms to the side.
had the swing dancing.
Except all you would see is just my torso because the rest of me is moving too fast.
Well, like you get your solo tap dance number, and
You tap dance a hole in the floor.
Yeah.
And then you jump
No,
up.
I Irish jig a hole in the floor.
Yeah, you Irish jig a hole in the floor.
And then you jump up like ha-cha, and everybody applauds.
But yeah, school does not get let out early just because you were promoted.
You know that could probably happen.
I'm still stuck on that musical. Let's take a quick break so I can refresh my mind from the musical.
Okay, good.
And we're back. So we're gonna fast forward a couple hours. School is out.
Yay.
Speed, you have had a very long day bartending. The shop's been busier than you can remember it. Like both you and Harrison behind the bar, making drinks. You even with your speed, it's difficult to keep up because like drink, picture, drink, hey. And now you got a mess to clean up.
No, I super speed the trash can right in front of me. Nope, not cleaning that up.
Good job, Speed.
Yeah, you didn't want to clean that up either.
No. I'm gonna have to hire some help. Jeez. I know you got your hero thing, but would you consider doing this more often? This place is gonna pick up after all the press we got with the news coverage.
I guess.
Not to mention everyone now knows this is one of your favorite hangout spots.
Yeah. Currying hasn't been really good lately.
Well, I mean, it's President's Day. What'd you expect?
No, I mean just lately in general.
Oh, you know, change of pace, I guess.
Yeah, alright, I'll book in.
Yes. You don't know how long I've been waiting to ask you that, man.
You should have just asked sooner. I mean, I like hanging out here.
Business with pleasure. You're not supposed to mix it, you know?
Hey, as long as I still get to drink here.
Okay, real quick, I saw a meme that was poorly done.
Oh,
And it
no.
said, consider a career in babysitting, mix business with pleasure.
Oh. That's bad.
Like, I knew what they meant to say.
Yeah.
Like, you like taking care of kids, so get paid to do it.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out right.
No, it did not.
Anyways, so yeah, it's after school. You went to see Casey, and you told her about the musical you had, and then you realized she was in the musical and that it was just a dream.
No, I didn't tell her that part.
Oh, you didn't?
No, she believes there's a musical.
Roll bluff for that.
Okay.
What
Okay.
is your bluff modifier?
0.
0? She
7.
believes you.
Sweet.
She
She's-
rolled a 6.
She's delirious from the medicine.
Yeah, she has like an IV of morphine.
Yeah,
hooked
she's
up
delirious
to
from the pain
her.
meds.
Really?
And you were there too.
I don't remember that.
You must have been on morphine.
It makes so much sense. Have I told you you're my best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for letting me be in your musical number. So you're hanging out with her, just having girl time and stuff. You've got, math homework or whatever due tomorrow. Your typical high school homework. It's been so long since I've been in high school. What do they even do
That was
for?
some lightning. Well, you usually get homework for each period. I had a 4-block system in mine. So
Okay.
it was like 4 classes and a lunch in the middle.
Yeah. What was ours at Pope ran? It was like
What?
8 classes, but there were 6 a day or something? Or was it 6 classes before a day? I don't remember.
There
Oh,
were
did y'all have different
5,
classes?
There were 5 a day, and we had 7 or 8 classes total.
Yeah.
Oh, so yours changed up kind of like in college? Ours were the same.
Well,
Yeah.
it was. They just went in rotation. It was 1 through 5, then 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Then
That's stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got all of our we had semesters, like fall and spring semester, and then you had 4 classes each day, and they were the same 4 classes each day.
Okay.
So like your thing would be art, history, then lunch in the middle of that. Usually lunch started in third period. It took all of third period because they did it by wings.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I kind of liked having shorter classes and not having homework due every day for the same classes every day and not having to do the same classes every day.
a lot of our
it's like-
teachers didn't assign
Yeah.
homework.
Well, yeah, ours would have all the time.
A lot of ours didn't, especially senior year. They were like, "Fuck it, whatever." When it came.
Your seniors are going to college, whatever. Just get the hell out of my school.
Yeah, it was just like whatever. We know you're not gonna fucking do it anyway.
So we'll say that your school does the 4 classes a day method. So you've got homework for like history, math. What's your extracurricular?
I probably take PE
Okay.
because I like physical activities.
All right.
And then probably like a foreign language.
Okay.
We'll say.
All right.
Russian, since that's my other language that I learned,
Cool.
or English or whatever.
Yeah. Whatever the foreign language is in this
Yeah.
world.
Not common.
Not common. So yeah, that's basically what your evening is planned out to be.
Yep.
Fine.
I hang out with Casey for probably an hour and then I go home
All right.
and do my homework.
Cool. Yeah, it's not an eventful walk home either. It's kind
Bicycle.
yeah. Well, it's not an eventful bike home then, which is kind of a letdown after your very eventful first day of being a hero.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I did get shot twice yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. 2 days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago.
Yeah.
Saturday. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Saturday all this took place, and then now it's Monday. So
Yeah, I did get shot twice Saturday.
yeah,
So I'm okay with a little bit of chill out.
cool. Switch over to speed. It's like 11:30 at night now.
And I'm probably still bartending.
Yeah. It's died down a bit, right? Harrison's into like the regulars or some of the late night couples that are just like finding the place or whatever. But he gives you the okay to go home. Splits the tips with you. You made a good solid yen amount. Excellent. Well
Awesome.
done. Oh wait, do they tip in Japan?
No.
Okay, so never mind. You don't make any tips because this is Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, I get paid.
They
Yeah.
pay instead of underpay and then
Yeah.
tips.
That would be great. We need to adopt that in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we won't.
No,
Anyway.
I won't.
So
What
yeah.
do you mean the kitten no one loved? I love that kitten.
So yeah, he pays you for your work tonight. Throws in a little extra as well because you're pals. And yeah, you have a nice walk home. It's tiring. Make a notice check for me.
Mod 17.
17. It's spelt luxury yacht, but it's pronounced throat wobbler mangrove. Yeah, everything looks good to you right now. You're just having a nice, peaceful stroll home. Whack! Or rather, so someone jumps out from behind a corner and swings, but you react like you get a flash of precognitive, like instinctive precognitive.
A duck.
Yeah, it's like shit. Someone's about to swing at me, aren't they? And then they jump out, and you're like, you duck.
Duck
So-
and strike right in the stomach.
Cool. Go ahead and roll for it.
17.
Yep, that's a hit. What's the save DC?
20.
20.
What's the save DC? All of it.
Should probably keep this guy up. Toughness 20. You said.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. He buckles fairly quickly. And then suddenly people just start running out from all the alleyways. Some of them have like tasers, some of them have more metal bats. And they're all running straight at you. What's your defense?
5.
5. So 15. Yeah, that's all right. Make 3 DC 20 fortitude toughness saves rather. Actually, no. 2 DC 20 toughness saves and 1 DC 20 fortitude save.
Okay.
So what happens is like 4 more guys jump out. One of them tries to tase you and you dodge out of the way, but you back up into one of the tasers and then the 2 others just hit you with bats.
I'm rerolling that one. That one hit fucking cord.
Okay, so roll the tase first and then the bats.
None of them did. I was literally just low enough on each one.
Oh no. So
It's been a long night.
So yeah, here's what happens. So one guy tries to tase you, you back up, another guy tases you, and your entire muscular system freezes up, and you just fall to the ground, and the other guys just start bludgeoning you until you black out.
Phone sex.
Yeah, that went well. It's been a long night.
Yeah, it's about to get longer. You wake up in a really nice looking room, actually. Your legs are shackled to a metal chair, but you're at like this really long dining table. You see a couple butlers and maids just kind of standing by doors and whatever. You see some armed guardsmen, just like they've got like the same kind of guns that were at Warehouse 25. And you definitely recognize this room, is the thing. And then 2 of the butlers move to, once they recognize that you're awake, one of them moves to the doors, opens it, and whispers something, and closes it. And then they just kind of stand. Your arms are free, though. That's the thing. And there is food in front of you. Some wine, you know. But your legs can't move.
Yeah, my legs can't move.
Do the thing where you vibrate through them? Like the Flash.
Yeah, well, I have been thinking how to break out of the shackles.
They are metal.
Yeah, I know.
Metal shackles, just in case you weren't aware.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got one like right around there as well. So you're nice and snug.
Yeah. I don't think I can get out quickly. I'm not getting out of that quickly.
Yeah, it's more or less impossible to move your legs. They're basically stuck in the sitting position. You're gonna need some ridiculous strength to pull them off too.
I might be able to pull that off, but why not just test them? Just test the shackles.
Okay.
So just strength checks.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
It was almost a 20, and then it bounced and rolled over. It was like, damn it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So after you like kind of jiggle the shackles, kind of get like a feel for them, you the guards kind of get their eyes on you, and you're
Just kind of grab the chair, just
like,
hop forward closer to the table.
yeah, no, you're positioned
Oh.
perfectly in front of the table. No adjustment needed. Like you can reach the silverware just fine. Yes, he has silverware for you. You've got fine crystalline glass.
I know I'm fucked.
Of
I know I'm
pristine wine. A steak is before you, cooked just the way you like it. Some broccoli, some side dish.
Shit, what is he? Fucking Kilgrave? Jessica, eat your steak.
There's like a stick of butter there for you that you can use. It's got its own knife. There's some bread there. One of the butlers says, "The boss insists that you eat."
Yeah, it's been a long night. And he'll probably thump me upside the head if I don't eat.
So you start indulging yourself.
Yeah.
Could be your last meal.
Yeah, it could be my last meal. I might as well dig in.
Yeah.
Since he was nice enough to provide me with a steak.
He knows what you like.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. That's the bad thing.
So, after you start eating, you let's see. What? Yeah, there's a baked potato there with just enough cheese. Maybe a little bit extra. Like you got your butter there. You got some broccoli seasoned to just
Shut
the
up,
way
make
you
me
like
hungry.
it. I'm sorry. So you start eating, basically accepting whatever's gonna happen.
I'm up shit creek without a paddle. But at least I have a steak.
So mid.
Shame your blood can't cut through things.
Yeah. So yeah, you eat, you cut. It's delicious. The taste of it is kind of bitter though, because of the situation you're in. It would be great
Yeah.
if you weren't probably about to die.
Yeah.
So mid bite, he walks in, dressed tuxedo very nicely, just as bald and as chubby as you remember him. Now I need to throw on my accent.
Yeah, as he walks in, just kind of put my stuff down there.
No, please, keep eating.
Is he a Brooklyn British gentleman?
I did the voice wrong. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be Scottish. Jessica!
Yeah.
Alright. So, how have you been? He moves forward and he sits down, snaps his fingers, and his maids and butlers bring him food. He's a couple chairs down from you. He's not going to be close because you have silverware.
Yeah. I've been well enough.
Courier business treating you well, huh?
Could be better.
Suppose that's why you joined the Hero Association then, eh?
Marco!
Hello.
Stop screaming!
No,
You know that's public knowledge, right? You didn't think I wasn't going to notice, did you?
I joined because I rather didn't like what you did to Harrison.
That's business. You joined knowing this sort of thing was going to happen. You just got attached to one of the customers. It's not my problem.
I didn't think you'd be the one. I didn't think you would ask me to rough him up.
I needed to see if you were loyal. Apparently. I was wrong. I'm not often wrong. I don't like being wrong.
It makes me feel wrong.
It makes me feel, well, wrong. And I'm not wrong. I'm Galvin. I run this whole city. Everyone uses my electricity.
This is why you're named Galvin.
Bit of a coincidence, that. Or is it? Your name's Speed. You can run really fast. Bit of a freak, aren't you?
Takes one to know one.
Well, this is why I took you under my wing, ain't it? Gave you a place to eat, place to live. Money? Women? Was it the women that made you betray me, was it? Please, keep eating. I'm dying to know what you're thinking. Gonna need a bit of brain food to get in there, aren't I?
I've lost my appetite.
That's unfortunate, because I haven't lost mine. Please, keep eating.
The professor needs to finish his peas before dessert, Marianne.
You aren't gonna have dessert if you don't finish your food.
Marco!
Have you stopped liking steak? Is it the baked potato? Is it the broccoli? Do you not like that kind of butter anymore?
You're Irish. You love potatoes.
My head hurts.
Oh. Bring some wine. Always helps my head.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Go on, drink it. You're not moving until you finish your food.
Don't think you're gonna even let me move anyways.
Look, you have three options, alright? I either kill you now, I kill you later, or you eat your food and we come to a compromise.
When you say later, how much later are we talking?
Do you want to find out? Then eat your food.
I'm just weighing my options. You said later. That's open to interpretation.
Aye. But only my interpretation is the one that matters. And unless you want to find out what it is, I suggest you dig in. More wine? Thank you.
No choice but to eat.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Jessica. Is the lighting a bit wrong? I think the lighting's a bit wrong. He kind of like does like that. A little zap comes off his finger and it dims a little bit. So who's that girl you were traveling along? Food in my mouth. Who's that girl you were traveling around with? Bit young for you, don't you think?
Better than what?
She's the only one other than me out of 100 that passed.
Ah, bit of a special case then. 2 out of 100. It's a bit
Ooh,
special.
Yeah, like the teal.
No, I mean, not surprisingly, I passed the physical with a perfect score.
That's what I like about you. You do things to perfection. Perfection.
I can't believe they filled that dummy with concrete.
How was she supposed to know how strong you are?
They give you a warning or something.
Hero association. Expect the unexpected. Fight for truth and justice.
Yeah.
Are you a truth and justice kind of person now? Don't recall you being that way.
I don't fight for truth and justice, I fight for me.
It's a good steak, Martha. Expect another one just like it. In about 10 minutes.
What kind of an appetite does he have that he can eat 2 steaks?
He's a 350-pound individual.
I mean, I'm a 240-pound individual and I can't eat a full steak.
He's a big... It's
Yeah.
anime.
He has a high metabolism.
You haven't touched your food.
No, I've continued eating at this point because I don't have a choice.
Okay. That's a good idea. I had them work long and hard on it. I remembered all your specifications, had them do it all right, tasted everything.
I
You were like
appreciate it.
family to me, Speed. I took you in, I sheltered you, and then you just threw it all in my face. How do you think that makes me feel? Not very good. Not very good at all. I'll take my second plate now, please. Thanks. It's a pretty tense room.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, if you're worried about Harrison, don't worry about him. He's being taken care of.
That's where my new job was.
New job. Oh, you think you got a new job? Listen to this guy. No. I don't know if you got the memo when you joined the Gaelics, but you're in this until you die. You see, there's a bit of a problem we have here right now is you're not dead and you're claiming to not be part of the Gaelics. Do you see the problem we have right now?
I see your problem.
It's more your problem than mine, if I'm being perfectly honest.
That does sound like a you problem, mate.
Now, I don't want to kill you, frankly. I find your skills impeccable. They're very useful. But Speed, listen to me when I say this. You cut my heart out. I was hurt.
You cut his life into pieces. This is his last resort.
You took 5 of my best men. Just turned them into putty. Oh, Harrison's my mate. Harrison's me mate. Whatever. It doesn't make
You
a
got the
big
best drinks
difference.
in town.
Maybe. Not anymore, I don't. But, you know, that's life.
So what do I have to do to make sure he still has the best drinks in town?
Now you see what, now we're on the same page. Now you understand. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish our food. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna have a little talk. This is all just catch up. Foreplay, if you will.
No, not ketchup on me food.
Oh, very sorry. Very sorry.
Gretchen, damn it! I am so sorry, Mr. Galvin. Are you finished with your plate? I know you were always a light eater. Or were you? Maybe that was a lie too. Are you still eating?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm eating and talking at the same time.
That was wonderful, Martha. Thank you very much. Whips out a napkin, dabs his face off, stands up. Are you done eating?
Yeah, I've finished my food.
Wow. Nothing to waste. I like it. Very, very good. Yeah, Martha. He takes the silverware away, sets the glass away, and sits down a seat away from you. So here's your problem. As I previously explained, you need to be dead to not be part of the Gaelics anymore. There are a few ways we can remedy this. I am impartial to either. 1, I can kill you. 2, I can break your fucking legs and kill your friend Harrison. Or 3, you resume working for me. Start giving me a little information on that hero association you're a part of. You can still go gallivanting around calling yourself a hero, be all famous and whatever. But anything that you gather, you bring to me. All debts are paid. And we can go about our merry ways.
Doesn't really sound like I have a choice now, does it?
Oh no, you've got 3 choices. But which choice do you like better? That's the thing.
Like I said, it doesn't sound like I have a choice now, does it?
I'm saying you got 3 choices, mate. Which one are you choosing?
Well, let's see, I don't want to end up dead.
Alright, so that's option one off the table. Good choice. I don't really want you dead either. But, you know, impartial.
And if Harrison's dead, I got no place to get plastered. So like I
There
said,
are plenty of other places around town, but I understand the sentimental attachments.
everybody else serves swill.
Well,
I think she's not, because I mean, you get your quicker from there. So like I said, that only leaves you one option, don't it?
it's option three then, eh?
Not like I have a choice.
Aye. That you don't. It's good to have you back in the family, mate. See him out! A couple of armed guards come by, pick up your chair, and take you outside. It's good to see you again, Speed. I hope to see you around soon. So long, farewell, ta-ta. And they take you outside. Well, no, they don't take you outside. They take you to, like, the basement and knock you out. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. You know where this is. But it's more to drive the point home. And you wake up basically in the middle of the street somewhere. It's like 4 a.m. at this point.
Bloody bastard! Go to Harrison's bar,
Alright.
like, full on. Sprint as fast as I can, because I probably can't sprint at 50 in my condition.
Yeah. You notice that your leg has been roughed up a little bit. Like, it's... You've got, like, a really painful bruise right there. Right on the knee joint. So that makes running difficult. But you go as fast as you can go. You get to the top of a building and try and figure out where you are. You like look around, you associate yourself, and then you're like, okay, that way. And you go. You get back to Harrison's place, and you slow down as you get there, and you see that you remember that record dealy guy that I had the slick back hair? He's kind of hanging out outside the front of Harrison's bar. Kind of does like that and walks away.
Son of a bitch. Go figure.
So you get inside, and Harrison's cleaning up. He's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with his shop. Speed, what the fuck happened to you?
Guess who's back in the Gaelics?
Get out of my shop.
His face goes from like concern to, oh.
Yeah.
So what's that mean for me?
Hopefully Galvin will leave you out of it. And everything will go on as normal. Just I think that record deal looking guy is gonna stick around for a while.
Shit, I knew I had a bad feeling about him.
Yeah. And I have to feed him information on Heroes Guild. Or Hero
Association. Oh shit. You know you could call the police about this. You could tell the Heroes Association.
And then I end up dead. You end up dead.
Speed, you can run. No one can catch you.
I can't run right now. Just point to my knee.
Yeah.
He's got eyes and ears everywhere. He probably had the shot bugged.
I don't know. I switched to electricity. I'm not under Galvin Electric anymore. Galvin may have most districts under his grip, but that doesn't mean there aren't other people providing electricity. He doesn't have a monopoly.
There's
I
that.
got as far away from him as I could after that.
Now I gotta try and figure out how to keep both of us alive. Get rid of him and still keep my secret safe. Because the Hero Association, I don't think will appreciate it if they find out.
Probably not. He pulls out a glass, drops some ice into it, and pours you a scotch. Just knock it back. Vanna, on the other hand, had a great night studying and doing her homework.
Time for my 5 a.m. jog.
You wake up at 5 a.m.
Well, yeah, she's got to get her workout routine done.
Okay. Speed, on the other hand, probably needs a nice rest. A rest that doesn't involve being knocked unconscious.
I think I just go into the back of the bar and just go to sleep.
Okay. It's not safe to go home.
I don't feel like going home, I just need to sleep.
Alright.
So yeah, I jog to the gym near my house and do my morning workout. I have my school bag and stuff with me.
Cool.
My change of clothes and I hit the gym before class.
Alright, cool. Roll for gym.
Sweet.
Just because. What is that, a 6?
I don't know.
Eh.
Yeah.
You're not really feeling it today.
My arm's still hurting.
Yeah, that's why your arm's still hurting. You have to do like one arm exercises.
Ugh, I gotta do 1 arm pull-ups instead of 2 arm pull-ups. Criminy.
Criminy.
I probably get swarmed by fans while I'm there.
Yeah. Like, you're not like a B-class hero famous yet, so...
Yeah.
Like, take that back. You're B-class hero famous for a little bit because the news broke. But in like a few days, it's gonna be back to being regular old you. Everyone's gonna forget.
I'll just have to get promoted before then.
Yep. That's pretty much all I got. So, yeah, I guess we'll call it. What do we call this issue?
The stakes have never been higher. No?
I mean, that title works.
Yeah. A little corny, but whatever.
Like to fetch a pail of water wasn't?
At least that one was thematic.
You ever... He ate a steak!
This one's thematic. The stakes have never been higher.
Alright. Issue 2, the stakes have never been higher. The cover photo is, I don't know, it's like Speed running or something, and like there's like a shady figure behind him. He's got the whole "I'm a shady figure with big old hands and I'm about to grab you" sort of thing. And like in like the lower corner is Vanna doing her dance, or like she's got the snobby look over her shoulder with Lambert looking over her shoulder. So yeah, there we go. Issue 2. Good job. So one PowerPoint again.
One PowerPoint?
Or
Yeah.
a hero point.
No, PowerPoint.
Alright.
Hero points are special. Clutch or Speed, you are getting a hero point for dealing with one of your complications. Probably a majority of your complications, in fact.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Can I get something from my High School Musical?
Yeah, I'll throw you another hero point for,
PowerPoint?
yeah, PowerPoint for your High School Musical. I'll give Speed another hero point because that was a really tense encounter.
Can Casey get a hero point?
Yeah, Casey gets a full hero point
For getting shot.
for getting shot and being on morphine. It takes a real hero to be on that much morphine. Yeah, that about does it. Good job. That's the game. Yay!
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed listening, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next issue when it comes out. We'll see you next time.